It's two of my favorite people on the planet.
Look at you, the most handsome humans.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm consenting to being recorded. All right.
Think it through.
Our faces are our fortunes.
Welcome to Bilateral Panic, everybody. We are three members of the Bi Plus community, and we met doing theater. We met in New York City, and we all came out late in life. So here we are. I'm Cameron.
I'm David.
I'm Tessa.
Perfection. Perfection.
A well-oiled machine.
You know what we're doing.
My pronouns are he, him, and I identify as pansexual.
My pronouns are also he, him, but also just don't refer to me. And I...
How dare you? You were the star of this show.
I am a star. I am truly a star. Please always refer to me.
The star. Cameron, Tessa, and the star.
and the talent. And I'm a bisexual.
Amazing.
My pronouns are she, her, and I'm. See, okay. This is a good time to bring this up.
Here we go. Point of contention right away.
I'm pan, and then someone was like, "There's also Omni."
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I was like, "Well, let's find out the difference between pan and Omni, and find out which one I am." What am I? I don't. I'm one of those two, pan or Omni.
Yeah, it's a little bit personal preference.
Oh,
it seems like from what I've seen of the definitions.
Okay, then for diversity, I'm Omni.
We got to get that diversity.
Remarkable.
We gotta get those things checked.
Well, now we're omni bilateral panic.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, like that's a wonderful question. David, why do you identify as bi?
Okay. This is the thing that first made me think of that I might be. This was like given to me I think in like high school or something like that. A friend was talking about bisexuality and said something along the lines of, when I see a woman, I'm attracted to that woman. And when I see a man, I'm attracted to that man. But the attraction is distinct. I don't feel the same, I'm just going to say flavor. I don't experience the same flavor of attraction to a woman as I do to a man. They're both romantic and or sexual, but they're distinct. And so I think for and again, this is also very like personal preference. This is for me. I don't know that this is true for everybody, but when I was presented with pansexual as opposed to bisexual, pansexual for me, and Cam, you could tell me if this seems right or wrong, but it seemed to be a more unified flavor. And so I was like, I think it's different. So I think that was always my distinction for it being bisexual as opposed to pansexual.
Absolutely. That is lovely. I love that.
Okay, cool.
So,
I like that.
because like that's the reason I came out as pan, bi never felt right to me. I basically what I've boiled it down to is that so the technical definitions off the top of my head, I hope I do this correctly. Bi is attraction to more than one gender. Omni is attraction to all the genders, and pansexual is attraction regardless of gender. So for me, it was put to me in a way that bi and omni are attracted, and gender expression has something to do with the attraction. Whether it's even the rebellion of gender expression has something to do. Whereas pansexual is, gender expression isn't important. And it's like, I realized for myself that when I see someone, I'm like, my God, that's an attractive person. And it's usually never, oh my God, he's so hot. Oh my God, she's so hot. It's always like that person is so attractive. I cannot handle myself.
Okay, then Omni, funnily enough, does feel right to me because I do like sort of like David described the flavors. Yeah, it's a different sort of, I'm definitely like, oh, I see your gender. I like it.
Yeah.
Specific person who I'm attracted to.
It's like I think it's another I guess another way to like visualize it is like a list of like your priorities, I guess. As like gender is so low for pansexual, and then it still plays a factor. I just straight up hit my microphone. I'm so good at podcasting.
You're remarkable.
I gesture and I have no spatial awareness. But yeah, I think it just is a reorganization of where those things that you find attractive land on that list.
Yeah. Yay, we have all represented. Well, we're missing Polly.
So many.
We're missing so many. I on my Pinterest board, because I'm that gay, I have all of the flags saved. And like there are so many different versions. I was trying to prepare, and there's one that has 65 different flags, and I was like, I'm overwhelmed and I can't. But I also am so excited.
65 different like queer identity flags?
Oh,
queer
65.
identity.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean there was? Oh, okay. I thought there was one that had 65 flags to themselves. I was misunderstood.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's called a sociopath.
Yeah. I identify as a hoarder.
No, that's
I'm
me.
I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. I collect all the sexualities.
The hoarder point is a good time to, I feel like, bring up the thing that, I don't know, is this left over from the 90s and early 2000s? That like, oh, you just can't pick, can you? Oh, you just want everything, huh? Like, I don't know. That's, I feel like, what people were saying to me. And I was like, then I'm not interested in other people of the same gender as me.
I don't want to be seen as greedy.
Well, like, that's another really good question is I did not come out for a long time because I had some trauma that I had to deal with. And luckily enough, it hasn't changed anything in regard to my current relationship status. I am happily married and have been for 10 years. 10 years in September.
Woo! Oh my gosh. What? Oh, we got to have a big party for you.
I know. We'll fly you out.
Okay.
Maybe we can make this garbage state less garbagey.
Hell yeah.
But like it was tied very specifically to things in my past that I was not prepared to deal with. Luckily enough, I have a therapist now who's wonderful, and she's the best. And she helped me work through some things and was able to finally make the connections and realize, oh, yes, you are queer.
Yeah.
You should have known.
Get into therapy. Listeners, get into some therapy.
Actually, funnily enough, it wasn't until I started therapy, even though my therapist compared to yours, it sounds like sucks, but I started therapy. And that's when I was like, oh, you know what? I'm Omni.
Yeah.
I'm not just straight.
I love it.
I love it too. Well, since in podcasts people like to get to know each other, and we know each other very well. Well,
yeah,
as well as almost a decade of friendship can.
Oh wow!
Has it been a decade? Really?
Almost.
Because
2013.
13.
Jeez.
That's right. And actually, David, I think you and I met in 2012, maybe.
Yeah, you did.
Fall 2012?
I'm the newbie.
Maybe or no,
like
because I only got to New York in 2013, so we would have met.
Okay.
February would have been the earliest we would have met. February 2013.
Okay.
Did you get hired?
I was hired November 2012.
Oh, okay.
And then I think I probably met you in like spring 2013, and then of course we both met Cameron.
Yeah, we met Cameron over the
summer
summer.
2013.
Was your class Tessa? Was that like Rachel Or
Rachel, Garrison.
oh,
Yeah.
Garrison.
Marissa.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I only met Garrison in the summer of 2013, like when I met Kim.
Oh, that's right.
But Rachel, Marissa, yeah,
So
Michael.
Michael
oh,
was
what
my
a
class.
great- I'm sorry, I messed up again.
Michael and Steph were my class.
Okay,
Oh, that's
so
right.
Rachel,
Yeah.
Marissa,
Rachel and Marissa. That's
Rachel
a big
and
one.
Marissa.
That is a big
Great
one.
folks, great.
Yeah.
Folks.
So, just to let everyone know,
Do it.
we met each other working at the Public Theater in the summer of 2013, obviously.
Mhm.
And what a time that was.
What a
a friggin' time. We were all working in the park.
Mhm.
What is
Yeah,
your
the
biggest
Dillican.
memory from the park 2013?
Oh boy.
I'm like, let's go first. I got a good one.
Yeah, I don't really have like one particularly good one. I remember was Love's Labor's Lost, right?
Love's
was.
Labor's Lost and Comedy of
What was the
Errors.
first one?
Yes.
Comedy of Errors. That's right. I remember the day it rained really hard on Comedy of Errors, and Hamish Linklater helped us wipe down the seats. And I think
I remember hearing about that.
I think he was only told to stop because he was in costume.
Yep.
So I think somebody told him to stop.
100%.
What a sweet man.
Yeah.
What a handsome man.
He's a good boy.
Yes. He's a good boy. And it was a lovely production.
I
My-
like that production.
I liked
that one.
it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cameron.
My memory has nothing to do with the summer. It just has to do with our former manager, who's a delight. But I had, because of my quote unquote classical training, I have the ability to raise my voice. And so I took it upon myself to make the announcements. And I was standing on a bench and had been the whole summer. And like the second to last weekend, he came out and was like, "What are you doing up there? This is terrible. You're making an ass of yourself."
Incredible.
Oh man.
Oh, we were gatekeepers.
We were.
I like
You were
using-
gatekeepers and I was in the box office.
I love
And
that.
My memory is box office related because
Uh-oh.
Rachel Dratch was in Love's Labor's Lost.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, she was.
Brilliant performance. What a gem. Actually, well, two things that happened real quick. Rachel Dratch came to the box office and I obviously recognized her, but I thought like, oh, my friend. I had a brain short circuit where I was like, oh, this is my buddy. And I was like, hey.
My friend Rachel Dratch.
I was like, hey. And then I was like, she was like, hi. And I was like, I'm sorry for acting like I recognize you because I recognize you. Just foot in my mouth. But,
Incredible.
Rachel Dratch's very good friend, Tina Fey,
Yeah.
Yes.
came to see the show.
I remember that night.
We had her tickets.
Oh.
And I was like, please allow me to hand Tina Fey her tickets.
Yeah.
I beg you. And then it was like, probably someone else will come and be like, I'm here for Tina Fey's tickets. We were like, Tina Fey's not coming to the box office
Sure.
to pick up her own tickets that Rachel Dratch left for her. And then it comes to the moment when Tina Fey comes to the box office window that I had begged to be allowed to work that window so I could hand Tina Fey her tickets. Tina Fey arrives and my fingernails into the wood of the box office and I couldn't move.
Oh.
And I was like just staring at her with my
Oh,
fingernails
no.
in the wood, just unable to move. And I think it was Cody Gambino just like went and got them and was like, here you go, like so smooth. And I was just staring like with my fingernails in the wood. And she was like, this lady's crazy.
Wow. Do you get starstruck like that a lot, Tess?
I haven't seen that many stars. But I will say I was over the moon when for no reason, when I saw Tobey Maguire. I don't know. I just saw him and I was like, oh,
He's so small,
like-
but so pretty.
he's very pretty. I think that's the thing. Like, I remember the whole public went insane for Nikolai Coster-Waldau.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's exactly how you say it, all those names.
Yep.
And I was like, he's handsome. And then we actually saw him like descend some stairs and it was like, everything went slow motion.
Yeah.
He's so handsome.
He really is that handsome. Like he's
Yes.
more
Yeah.
handsome than you would think in
Yes.
person.
Yes.
It's
100%.
I had the same thing back when I worked at the La Jolla Playhouse in San Diego.
Oh,
Natalie Portman's husband, maybe boyfriend at the time, he was choreographing Hands on a Hard Body.
Yeah.
And
Oh my gosh, I used to live with one of the original cast members of that show.
oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. Love the cast. Very spirited cast.
Right. He was
The show's
mean
a
to
bit
me
weird.
at the house, but
It is weird, but I
No.
love it.
But Natalie Portman came and like she just had a baby and was like, can I just go stand in the back? Because something else was happening at the Playhouse at the same time. And we were like, of course, Natalie Portman, you do whatever you want. Oscar winner, Natalie Portman, please go.
right,
and
because if she had just had the baby or was preggo, she
Yeah.
just won the Oscar probably too.
Yep. Yeah. So it was like her
Wow.
year. It was like the summer of Portman, and she came to La Jolla Playhouse. But she was standing in the back, and all my life, I will admit, like I like Natalie Portman. I think she's a great actor, but I was never like, because I have a lot of friends who are like, oh, Natalie Portman, like I have such a crush on her. I was like, oh, okay. When I saw her in person, I was like, whoa. She like even more than in her movies. She's so pretty in person.
I had that same experience too with who's the tall guy from Mad Men? You know, the main one.
John Hamm.
John Hamm. When John Hamm was at the
Mr.
public, 'cause
Mad
his-
Men?
Yes, when Mr. Madman was at the public because his like longtime partner was in a
Oh,
show
yeah.
there.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, I was like, I was always like, yeah, whatever. And then I
Right.
saw him in person. I was like, and he was like all scruffy and like did not look good. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's kind of when he looks his best, though.
It's true. It is so
Yeah.
true.
I
I am
believe in
proud-
that.
Hawk look.
Yes, the Ethan Hawke look. I am proud to say that I have only had 2 instances of being starstruck. Both were in the public lobby, unfortunately, and I was
course.
working both times.
Right.
Otherwise, I was able to keep it pretty cool, and I don't know
Good
how
for
because
you.
I'm normally
I'm
kind of a hot mess. But like the first one is, and this is just because I am who I am. Stephen Sondheim walked into the lobby, and this was still when we were making calls manually, and I could not control it, but I found myself just walking closer and closer to him, like as
Oh,
time went
no.
around.
Oh no.
I'm so ashamed. Like inches towards the end. And luckily enough, it was crowded, so it just seemed like I was doing the thing. But the other time is Rich was like, hey, I need you to walk this patron up to the last ship. And I was like, cool, I got this. And I turned around and it was Hugh fucking Jackman. And I was like,
Ooh. Oh, I think you know what's crazy? I think I gave Hugh Jackman his tickets for that.
I'm sure you did.
and then
Oh my
he walked over
goodness.
to you and had that experience.
And then I was like, and he was so kind and so polite.
great.
And I was just trying to make, I was trying to be cool, but I could not keep my shit together.
he's great.
This is the thing about the public. Go ahead.
I know.
Sorry, David.
No, yeah. No, I was just gonna say both he and Ian McKellen made faces at the box office when they picked up tickets that were like, "Wait, you know who I am?" And it's like, "You're Hugh Jackman and Sir Ian McKellen." Like, Ian McKellen gave his name. He like came up to the box office, and I think it was his partner, and the partner was like, "Are they under your name or my name?" And he was like, "I think they're under mine." And like he walks up, and so he's like, "Go get him then." And he's like, Ian McKellen." And all of us are like, "We know who
We
you
know.
are, sir."
We know Gandalf, Magneto.
We've been holding the tickets in our
Gandalf and
hand.
Magneto, yeah.
This whole
and
time.
every
We've been holding them
legendary
since we
Shakespeare.
saw you walk in through the lobby doors all the way back there.
Just
We
because I
fought
just
over them.
remembered
Yeah,
how
go ahead, Tessa.
many celeb sightings. Because like, where else did because I remembered so many more awkward experiences. Because
Yeah. I'm
my
remembering
very
all of mine too. Now that
yeah, my very first shift, I sat Vanessa Redgrave. My
Oh.
very first shift at the public.
wow.
And then I had to help Snape find his wife when she was in the
Oh.
bathroom, and he didn't know where she was. I was like, "She's in the
Oh.
bathroom, sir."
Alan
And he
Rickman.
looked so mean at me. I was honored.
It was just
Have
his
you
face,
ever
though.
seen my wife?
Why are you so good at
Do you
impressions?
know where she is?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's remarkable.
I remember when Rich hired like our group, we I don't remember who was in my class anymore. Oh, wait,
Alex.
Alex?
Wasn't Alex in your class or was he in mine?
Wait, Alex who?
Little cute Alex.
Yeah, little cute Alex. Dancer.
Little cute
He's a
Alex.
photographer now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wait, oh,
I think
Alex
we kissed one time. Is that the right person? I think maybe we kissed.
Did you kiss?
Did you really?
Yeah.
What?
It's hard for me to remember. I kissed a lot of people.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to elaborate.
Was Shakespeare in the Park your summer camp? Was that what was happening?
Wait. So is Alex the one who was like kind of young and like nice jaw and
Yes.
like fit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he cared about cats. Yeah, I think that's how I was like, oh, I can kiss you.
Wait,
You like cats.
if we're talking about the
Alex Bennett.
Yes, okay. Didn't he have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, Tessa. You might be thinking of a different person.
There were a lot of Alexes.
Or there might be another Alex, yeah. I remember Alex Bennett now. Alex was the other gatekeeper.
Yes. Yeah, we would always walk out
He was
together.
going through a breakup. I think it was like later. It was like not during the summer. It was like another time later.
Yeah, he did come. He came downtown with a bunch of us, right? Like he worked at the Public for a little while after the summer, right? I remember I just remembered who was in mine. Wade was in my.
Oh, Wade.
Wade was in mine. Yeah.
Didn't Wade go off to the Southwest?
Yes.
To have like the best life?
Yeah, and he has a kid now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he was the best. I know there's a couple others in that class. I think Alexander Blue was in my class. But anyway, Rich said like you have to just be prepared and like he gave us a pep talk about like just be prepared for there are going to be famous people walking through this door and you have to like be cool, calm, and collected. And I remember being the same thing, like okay, like take it easy, like we're I know we're a theater, but like okay, take it easy. And then like I think like my third or fourth shift I was working with Allegra and Diane Keaton walked in. and she was like as Diane Keaton as you could imagine. I was like, no, just like I didn't recognize her at first, so I was just like, can I help you find anything, miss? And she was like, oh no, I'm okay, thank you.
She had a big hat on.
Yeah, she had a big hat.
Oh yeah.
It was great. It was the best.
Oh, Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about all the celebs.
I know.
Tina Fey that night came through my gate and like she was so sly. She wore everything so she was hidden and then like walked into the gate and then handed her tickets back to be scanned. And I was like, nice. You've done this before.
She knows how to do it.
And then there was the night that Stephen Sondheim and Bette Midler sat next to each other.
Oh my gosh. Stop it.
I can't.
Did they fight?
I wish. What did you do to my gypsy?
Yeah, I just want to fight.
God, that would be the best.
What did you do to my gypsy? I made it better, Stephen.
Speaking of which, I cannot contain myself for Hocus Pocus 2. I am so fucking excited.
As soon as I saw anything happening about it, I'm in 100%. I did this. Did anybody do the Halloween 2020 like Hocus Pocus special that you like bought a ticket for and then you watched them do a pre-recorded Zoom thing?
No.
What was this?
It was great. It was great. There were a whole bunch of singers and a whole bunch of performers. Like everyone that they could get, they did. There was a guy from SNL, Jennifer Hudson sang a song, someone else sang a song, and they basically did like the lady Vampira, she's like something like that. What's that lady?
Elvira? Yeah. Wow. What?
Elvira hosted it, and Elvira was like, my friends, the Sanderson sisters, we're gonna bring them back from the dead. It was like silly. And then some of the original cast, and so they were like zooming, like it was like Zoom windows mostly, but then they had pre-recorded some stuff like in a COVID safe way.
I love it.
But it was wild. And I bought a ticket immediately.
I didn't know about it. I would have been there.
I should have told everyone.
It sounds like the epitome of just campy, just Hocus Pocus. It sounds like Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
Do we know what the sequel entails? No. I don't know anything about it.
Nope, just that it's happening.
Is it the original cast?
The original three.
The original Sanderson sisters are coming back?
Yep. I don't know where Omri Katz is, which is unfortunate, but you know.
Are they gonna add? They're just gonna add a fourth sister. If you could add, I think that's a good question.
That is a good question.
If you add one sister, like a fourth sister to the trio, who do you add?
Oh.
It can't be me.
I vote for Tessa.
Tessa, you win.
Yeah, you win.
That's perfection.
The polls are closed. The voting's closed. Okay, great.
There's something magic about three sisters, though. Like,
yeah, for sure.
You know, in literature, in film, and TV.
In Charmed.
In Charmed.
You know, I was thinking of like Chekhov, but Chekhov,
well,
Shakespeare.
That just shows how sophisticated you are.
Apple Family Plays, you know,
and how garbage I am. We're not allowed to say. Don't say Apple Family Plays. That's my rule.
Why? Why not? What a great set of plays.
No,
I love.
You don't like them?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I don't, and I don't like what's his face.
The playwright?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Richard. What is it?
Richard Nelson.
Richard Nelson.
Oh, can't believe dedicated half a season to his stupid plays.
Half of 4 seasons, bro.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I feel bad though because I was like
I
Apple Family Plays
them.
all the way.
I adored them.
2 thumbs way up.
I may or may not still have them in my possession.
I have a book of all of his other plays because he hadn't published the Apple Family collection by the time I wanted his plays. So
I will say I will say that the Apple Family Plays I do like the most of all of the plays that I've seen of his. But
okay.
Yeah.
But that's fine to not like his stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. No, I feel like now I'm going to be fired. Cameron's going to fire me.
You are not going to be fired. Actually,
I thought you're the boss here. Can you hire us?
Yeah, that's the podcast. Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
And then at the end, like all the fandom theorizes about who was actually the boss on the podcast.
Yes. Oh,
I'm in.
Yeah.
It was Angela. It was Tony.
I'm in.
You know.
I am so in. Yeah, I mean, I should have known, honestly, after The Mummy came out, that whole fucking cast. Right?
That's a beautiful cast.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Every single one.
If you can make it through that movie and only be attracted to people of one gender, then you know you're not.
Then you know you're definitely straight if you were only if you only found one person attractive in that cast. I don't remember who plays the brother, but the brother was super cute. Rachel Weisz's brother.
Yeah, he's
even
Scottish.
him a little, actually. I was like, you know.
Yeah, he's
yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. He was my favorite. He was cute.
Yeah,
he was
super cute. Oh, what is that actor's name? He's Scottish. I saw him in Glasgow one time.
Ooh. Was he train spotting? That's all I assume they do in Scotland.
No. He was eating at a very fancy restaurant.
Ooh.
Got fish and chips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to come through the screen. I'm going to hurt you.
But yeah, even Arnold Vosloo 3/4 formed. I was like,
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Is that that's the mummy?
That's
right?
the actual mummy.
You mean like the mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like
when he was 3/4 formed, and he had like them abs, but also the jaw that like went awkward 2000s. Oh no, 99. Early to the side, you know, I was still like, you know.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up because I can't picture it, and I'm picturing like half a human.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He's a little Billy Zane.
He is.
Oh, I do like Billy Zane.
I actually think he's the only Egyptian in the cast. Yeah, I think he has some Egyptian heritage.
Oh, great! You love to see it.
And that was in 99. I mean,
that was in 99. There were no Egyptians back then. So, you know.
I mean, it was a mainstream American movie, is what I'm inferring.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll do this later, but
No, do it now. No,
Do it now. I want to see your reaction.
But can you remind me the name? Because
Just-
I looked up Mummy in the Mummy and it's not helping.
His name is Arnold Vosloo. Oof, and he has aged well. Man.
Oh yeah, is he a sweet? Is he like a sweet older man now?
I mean, if by
Oh, look at
Silver
him.
Fox you mean sweet old man.
Oh,
I'm
look
gonna
at
get
him.
a picture immediately. Oh. No, not for me. Sorry.
That's okay. Everyone has their own
But yeah, he
taste.
has aged well for sure. And you're right. People are comparing him to Billy Zane right here on the old internet.
Ooh, I have my finger on the pulse of what the people know.
And the Titanic wasn't that long before that movie. And Billy
No, that
Zane,
was-
famous.
Wasn't that 90? Titanic's 97.
Yes, 97.
Yeah. And Mummy's 99, right?
I remember it
Yeah.
well. They opened up the theater's balcony, which had been quote unquote condemned across the street from me because there were
Great.
so many people wanting to see it.
Oh.
Everyone's fine,
Wow.
obviously. But yeah, they
Yeah,
were like, worth the risk. I was like, this is a terrible metaphor.
I must have seen that movie in theaters. Remember Rachel Weisz's tiny eyebrows before she before they let her have her eyebrows. She had
The
just,
90s were a rough time.
lines.
They
The
were a
90s
rough time.
I think
especially
it-
for eyebrows.
The 90s were very anti-eyebrows.
They were.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, "Oh, well, they were trying to give her that 30s look." I was like, "Get out of my face! She's a librarian. She's not
Yeah.
Marlena Dietrich." Like, sorry.
Marlena Dietrich could not have pulled off the physical comedy that Rachel Weisz does in that movie.
No, I would never. No.
The ladder scene in The Mummy.
Incredible.
It's
That really is
remarkable.
an incredible film.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's a
good.
great film. It's a great film. I didn't know it was such a tentpole for the LGBT community.
I think we're just making it one right now.
It might make- yeah,
No,
we might make it.
I have seen this on Reddit. I've seen it on Tumblr. Well,
Oh.
old Tumblr, not new Tumblr.
Peak
Sure.
Tumblr.
We're not allowed on new Tumblr, but
Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, is new Tumblr is like where you're not allowed to have porn on there?
any fun at all.
They cleared
Oh.
they cleared all the porn accounts.
What a shame.
And everybody's
All the fan fiction is gone.
yeah.
What, like all the slash fan
Yeah.
fiction?
All the slash fan fiction is gone.
Yeah, can't slash anymore.
That's a shame. That
At
really
least
is a
on
shame.
Reddit. I mean, at least on Tumblr.
Oh,
Right.
But yeah,
actually,
Tumblr
slash
was great.
fan fiction. I mean, maybe that's a time. I don't know. Were you to read in slash fan fiction when you were in your teens?
I don't know what you're talking about.
early teens. Oh, I was reading Stargate slash fan fiction. I was reading guy on guy stuff, and I was like, this is the hottest thing I've ever read in my life. Dr. Daniel Jackson and Colonel O'Neill. I stand it.
That brings us up to one of our next segments, shipping. So I guess I would love to know, who is your favorite ship of all time? Since we can break this down as we go on and like talk about individual worlds and individual fandoms, but like off the top of your head, what is your favorite ship of all time?
Oh man.
I'm always ready because it's always Colonel O'Neill and Dr. Daniel Jackson from Stargate SG-1. It's always them.
I like that. I don't know a whole lot about Stargate. Is that a non-canonical ship? Like a true ship?
It's non-canonical.
Okay.
Well, except for the fans.
Except for the fans. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I
think
mean. Like
yeah.
I grew up in this era of shipping that is, if it can't be any official couple. So like
No, they were
you-
certainly both
Okay,
portrayed as straight
very straight.
in the show. Very straight
Yeah.
portrayal in the show. But like, yeah, and they never like gave us hints of it in the show. You know, it was like strictly and only fans
Right.
who wanted this and thought this
I love it.
should be.
I love that. Like my definition of shipping, you can't like I can use HP as a common denominator. I feel like we all know the reference. So you can't actually ship Harry and Ginny because they end up together. You
Yeah.
can't really
Yeah.
ship Ron and Hermione because they end up together.
Yeah.
You can ship Harry and Hermione, which I do.
Mhm.
Or Harry and
This
Ron,
is- here
for
we
that
go.
matter.
Hello, Raja.
Do not do that. I turn real Pittsburgh when I have to tell him not to do stuff. Don't do it. Raja, get down. Come
Incredible.
here, you. You can't do that.
Wait, should I put on my Wyoming dialect for funsies?
Yeah.
It's really nothing to be proud of. I just don't open my mouth very much.
That's good. I didn't know that was why.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho.
I
It's
think
because
I think I still sound pretty Californian. So
just in a couple vowels, but I love it.
Sorry.
Anyway, David, what's yours?
oh boy, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Do you have one, Cameron?
Of course I do.
Of course.
My favorite is the OG, the founders of the slash fiction genre, which are Kirk and Spock.
Kirk and
Oh,
Spock. That is a good one.
yes. What is it
Mostly-
about like two men who have very different like styles and we
Yeah.
just want them to fuck?
Well,
Why do we want that so bad?
because we just do. Like,
Yeah.
I just finished, well, it's not just, I've done it for a while now, but in my other podcast, I rewatched the original series in its entirety, all the way through the movies.
Wow.
And it is a fucking masterpiece as far as subtext goes. Because, like,
Oh.
there are so many moments where you're like, wait a minute, we're fucking off screen, aren't you? There are so many moments. And, like,
That's-
just, it's supposed to be a tender friendship, which is, was revolutionary in the 60s, but also it's sexy as hell.
And
Yeah.
it's also revolutionary now. I feel like male friendship is not portrayed the way it was then. And so SG1, despite there not being any like clues about like Colonel O'Neill and Dr. Jackson, like there were also like Colonel O'Neill would still do anything for Daniel Jackson. Like he like would pick him up and carry him if he had to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
of
you were
course.
like, oh, you can pick him up.
You know what that means. He can pick him up for fucking.
For fucking
Yeah.
carry you around the style.
Yeah.
I have so many other, I have basically slash pairings in every fandom universe, but
Right?
yeah, that's my main one. That's the one that
I
got
love
me
that one.
started.
I love that one.
Yeah, that's good.
R2D2 and C3PO.
Yes.
So funny because those actors did not get along.
I know they really hated each other. They really hated each other, but I think
Ah.
I think that tension makes it even more appealing to me.
Ooh,
Well, it's always,
yes.
I mean, tension comes across regardless, whether it's sexual tension or like just
Right.
actual I hate your guts tension. So, I
Yeah.
mean,
Mhm.
even though they were masked by metal, I'm
There
in.
was still something there, like a electricity in the air.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I guess the
they're
real
robots.
question is who's the top?
It's not C3PO. It's not. It's just not. C3PO is literally
You're right.
Cameron, C3PO is literally a service droid. There's no way that he's a top.
Well, and R2D2 has that handy little thing
I was
that
gonna
he
say
can,
that
like,
so many things can come out of R2.
So many things. Yeah.
the literal dick key that he uses
Yeah.
to manipulate the computers.
hmm
Yeah, it does look like a
Yeah.
dick.
He was
I was
always in
just,
charge.
I mean, we shouldn't assume, but
no.
that's definitely the direction I was leaning.
Yeah.
Isn't it
I'm
funny
not-
that-
yeah.
Yeah, I picked two men also. Like two male characters or like mask characters.
I think it is I think it is a slight resistance. You could tell me if you disagree, but I also tend to stay away from like leaning too hard on shipping to women or to femme presenting people because I think there's a the straight male fantasy of, every woman's a lesbian and
Yeah. And then I
Um,
just realized too, like mostly I like sci-fi, and there's like often like one.
No,
woman.
there's
So
Ripley.
There's like
Ripley
nowhere
and,
for her to
yeah.
go.
There's Ripley and Sarah Connor. Can you ship Ripley and Sarah Connor? That's pretty
Ooh.
badass, right?
Ooh.
I was going to
I
say,
know, I'm introducing crossover.
Oh my goodness, that makes the possibilities endless. I do ship Janeway and Seven from Voyager.
Oh yeah.
It's honestly not from a weird I want to see them fuck standpoint. It's a
Right.
I want to see this relationship blossom.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
I think
see,
that's a good one.
Yeah. It's sweet and nurturing and yeah. I mean, there's serious mommy energy, but I'm okay with it.
I'm so sorry. I'm texting my mom to tell her I'm here if she needs me.
No, absolutely not.
I hear my dad shouting. I'm just not going to go there, though.
Incredible.
That's fantastic. Another reason that the three of us bonded is because we all love antiquated popular culture.
That's true.
For years, we have talked about doing a podcast or a video or a special or something where we are various characters.
Oh yeah, we're all
days past.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right.
But the reason I bring this up is because Katie Hepburn, she was definitely on this spectrum. Wouldn't you agree?
See, it's so funny because she like so vehemently denied it, but then when you read anything written by anyone who spent any time with her, like you're like, yeah, she's a dyke. She is. And she, she had a friend, like a lady who was her friend who also like managed her affairs and everything. But like there was something more, even if it wasn't something more like sexual there was something more like romantic there. And she had so many, I'm not saying that there can't be strong female friendships, because I certainly have lots of great female friends that I don't want to like bang. I just want to be best friends with them.
Same.
But yeah, you just like Kate, like if you read her autobiography, I just feel like there's like a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, you guys totally were doing it. And about the women in her life, some of the women in her life.
Well, okay, so I guess the question is, can we meet Katie?
Oh, sorry. Oh my God.
I knew it was Cameron's trying to build to it.
I couldn't get here as quick as you wanted me to. I was busy in the other room.
I always arrive right on time.
By bicycle.
Katie was always my favorite. Of the impressions that we would be doing, like when we were just to pass the time at the public or at the park or whatever. I always most look forward to having Tessa do Katie.
Me too.
Oh, listen,
Katie and Jimmy.
You too. Don't you both do Jimmy?
Yes, but David's is much better than mine. I am not an impressionist.
We were gonna hear you both do Jimmy at the same time.
Well, look at all these queers gathered in a room.
I think there was a possibility that my dog was gay. just the way he acted sometimes. I think nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know any gay dogs, so I felt bad because I didn't want him to be alone.
I wanted to introduce him to people.
Want to take him to a gay dog club and have him meet people. This is the impressionist brain working. I've been trying recently because we've thankfully had a switchover in American politics. So I've been working on it. So I've been trying to work on a Joe Biden. And Joe Biden is like, if you take Jimmy Stewart and you flatten it out a little bit.
I knew it was close to Jimmy Stewart. I was saying the other day when I was watching him, I was like, this is very Jimmy Stewart. Like you could do it. So if you just like I call it like flattening it out. So if you start up here and you just take it down a little bit. Everybody just get along. Can't we all just get along, everyone? You know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do, America. I'm gonna be your president, and I'm gonna be your president for everyone. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. All right. Number 1, the first thing. Number 2, the second thing. That is really good. That is good.
It is really good.
Ah, I think Katie's still one of my only good, really good impressions.
She's remarkable.
You're remarkable, darling.
I like quiet Katie. I feel like that Katie's about to punch someone.
Well, because it's funny. Bringing Up Baby was on TV the other day, or it was on for some reason, and anytime she gets quiet and sweet like this, there's something violent about to happen. Yeah, it's also fun to do like young Katie and old Katie because, my gosh, what a long career.
Yeah,
yes.
But yeah, like Bringing Up Baby when she's so like everything is like a purr, like oh, let's go and do this. And then old Katie is louder and much more shaky and I'll tell you what to do.
It's so good.
It's remarkable.
Jimmy Stewart's from Pittsburgh area.
Is he really?
Shit. I didn't know that.
He doesn't have a Pittsburgh accent,
I was going to say, why does he talk like that?
Probably trying to beat down the Pittsburgh accent.
He's hiding a Pittsburgh accent.
Or like
Suddenly
Indiana
that kind
PA,
of makes a lot of sense.
Yes, it does. I mean, the mid-Atlantic dialect is one of my favorite things to ever come out of America, and it's just the most ridiculous thing.
It's the most ridiculous thing.
Do you know?
Oh, go ahead.
No, David, you.
Okay. I was just gonna say, one of the things I've been meaning to tell you, Cameron, specifically because of your love of the Mid-Atlantic accent. I was like, I'm tired of doing in D&D. I'm tired of doing Scottish dwarves because everybody does Scottish dwarves, and they're always look at this bartender. We're going to get drunk, and I was like, who else gets drunk? Everybody in Mid-Atlantic studio, like the studio era golden age movies.
Absolutely.
Everybody's drunk.
So everyone was hammered all the time.
Yeah, so all my dwarves now are Mid-Atlantic.
Oh, I love
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Seven Hills. You'll be enjoying your stay. Yes. We're a little short of stature, but stout of heart. Yes. It's been
awesome.
my new favorite thing of anything.
I was just going to tell you, Cameron,
perfection.
You'd be so happy to get some of the voiceover auditions I get. They still are asking for Mid-Atlantic accent, but let me tell you what they mean now. Because I'm like, I don't think this is what you want.
Right.
Like,
no, this isn't it at all.
It's like, this is like an elf who's been alive for 900 years, and we want someone Mid-Atlantic, and I was like, no, you don't.
No,
you don't want like a
There's
golden
no
age
way.
of Hollywood. Where can I get a drink at this hour? Like, that's not what the elf in your video game sounds like.
Yeah.
But so when they're like somewhere
of Numenor, no one's seen those in a tree's age.
Get down on your knees and pray to the gods that I don't kill you in the face.
Listen here, Mr. Baggins. Listen here, Mr. Baggins. You keep it secret, you keep it safe. Don't tell no one. Don't tell the commies. Don't tell the...
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Yeah.
So anyway, when they're like something between like English and American, I just start doing Irish now. That's what I do. I'm just doing Irish.
That's pretty good. Like a Liam Neeson Irish, like when Liam Neeson is in an American movie and he's trying to not do his Irish accent.
This is so funny because I just was watching Taken 2, and I was thinking, what if he was like leaning into a Republic of Ireland accent when he was saying some of these things? Because some of the things he's like, he's like, listen to me very carefully. Like, can you imagine if he was like talking like that? Listen to me very carefully.
It's not as threatening.
No.
Now you listen to me
Put
very
5
carefully.
grenades in your handbag. Start running. Run.
I've got a very specific set of skills.
You're secretly managed to shove some things up your arse.
Oh, that would be great. That'd be great. No, instead he's struggling through an American accent.
Yep. Maybe the studio system had it right.
He's great.
They were like, we're just going to train everyone to speak like things that don't exist.
Right. Yeah. We're just going to make up an accent.
We're just going to make up an accent, and it will be accepted by everyone, and it will mean high culture and class.
Yeah.
And sophistication.
Do you guys get weirded out too when you see bloopers from golden age movies?
Oh,
like
I love
I didn't know you could see those.
Yeah,
It is
if
one of
you-
my favorite things.
on YouTube. There's like
What?
there's like bloopers from like Maltese Falcon or whatever, and it's so weird. It's so weird because I grew up with this like black and white movies, golden age movies. I thought like I don't know what I thought, but I didn't think there were bloopers. I didn't think they fucked up.
This is my mind is blown.
Yeah, I know, right?
So is it Humphrey Bogart just like, oh shit?
yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of
Yeah.
swearing. It's the best.
There's a lot of swearing. They don't even swear like in Mid-Atlantic. It's not like they're not like,
No.
crackers. It's
They
like
come out of it and they're like, shit.
yeah, shit. Everybody, let's go back. Let's go
I
back.
cannot wait to
Oh,
go find these.
It
And
is
it's so
the
weird.
best. I must say that if we're talking about just straight up pop culture, Mid-Atlantic in its purest form, John Daly from What's My Line.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I find
He's my
myself
favorite.
when I'm feeling sad, I watch entire episodes of What's My Line because it's just the most ridiculous show.
It's
I
the
don't know
it's
it.
you don't know What's My Line? Oh. So they would have like it would be like four people, these like four, and it's like they're like celebrities at that time. So
Yes.
like Bennett Cerf is a publisher.
Yeah.
Like Dorothy Kilgallen was she a reporter?
She was a gossip columnist, but
A gossip
but
yeah.
a reporter. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
And
broke
then
off
like
the
it was like
major news.
working at a newspaper or like a.
they were just she worked at like a newspaper and then so it was like people of that stature. I don't know, it's just such a different seeming list of celebrities from the time, and they have this panel where like somebody would come on and they would have to guess
Arlene
this person.
Francis.
Arlene Francis, that's right. Arlene Francis, and then like the last panelist always rotated, and it would be
Yes.
like
A celebrity guest.
yeah. I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody at the moment. But like they would have to guess a random contestant's line of profession, line of work, or something like that.
Oh,
And they had two of
oh.
those, and then they
Yeah.
had a celebrity guest where they would put on blindfolds and have to guess, and the celebrity would
who it was.
change their voice. And
Oh.
And they could only ask yes or no questions.
Yes.
And the person that Cameron is referencing, John Daly, was the host.
the host,
Okay.
And he had the purest Mid-Atlantic accent, but he would also, my favorite thing that he would do was, my favorite thing that he does is he tried to finagle the yes or no question. So like
Yes.
one of the celebrities would be like, so Tessa, you in your line of work, does it involve working with children? And you would be like, and John would be like, I'm going to, I would say in most cases that it does not regularly involve working with children, but occasionally children are there. If she is doing her work properly, then the children there are around and they can do the work, and she's doing the work, and so the children are in proximity. So I'll say that's a no. And you're like, what are you doing, John? What is going on?
it's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta.
You have
find
to watch
this.
it. It's
And I'm gonna go watch those bloopers.
well, I mean, like
Yeah.
the best part is you can find your favorite celebrity of old. Just like
Yeah.
it ran for 14 years.
Whoa.
like-
that's
Yeah.
long.
So like, there are clips with young Debbie Reynolds and
Yeah.
Lucille
Whoa.
Ball, and then Lucy and Desi, and
Yeah.
it's just literally everyone. And you can
Young
usually
Carol
find
Channing's there.
yes, young Carol.
She's one of the
Oh.
celebrity. She's one of the celebrity guests.
Carol
Left foot,
Channing.
right foot. I do have one. There we go.
That is
And now,
incredible.
please welcome Carol Channing.
Hello, everybody.
I cannot do Carol Channing.
If
I'm
they
glad that you
can't
can.
see you and they can't hear you, you're fired. That's terrible.
Oh, Carol,
I
But
love
yeah.
her.
insane. She was insane. I loved Carol Channing.
That's insane.
Total nut. That face. That like she did weird stuff with her mouth. I loved it.
It was incredible. Yeah.
She also had a nutcracker mouth. That's why that voice
Yeah.
Yeah.
could just go.
Yeah.
That's why she sounds like that.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it only opens up and down.
Cockney Carol Channing is my
Yeah.
favorite. I'm
Yeah, I didn't mean
Dan.
I didn't mean to make a Cockney. I don't know why.
Before the
It's Carol Channing, isn't it?
Carol Channing.
It's Carol Channing over there, isn't it?
Carol Channing.
Oh no.
My God.
Was Carol Channing the original Hello Dolly? Like Dolly and Hello
was.
Dolly?
She
See
was.
that I want to go back and listen to all. Like I love Barbara.
Dolly
I
Levi.
love Barbara, but I want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
back and hear all of Carol's
The
takes on those Hello Dolly
the
songs.
only thing about Barbara that it doesn't necessarily make sense is that, like, in the movie, she's so young.
She's like 20.
Yeah,
she's so young.
She's 20, and it doesn't make sense. She's already widowed.
Yeah, she's like, I'm ready to just be an old woman with this
Yeah.
old man.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Like,
rejoin
it's
the
like they
human
didn't
race.
change the lines at all. She's like,
No.
here I am, alone for forever and old.
It's like, okay, so 3 years.
But the thing that I did like, was that they gave her like a patter song in the movie. So the second song in the movie, it doesn't exist in the show.
Oh, really?
It's the one that's like, if you want your ba 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 da da da
Oh,
da. So because
just
that's
leave everything to me.
because just leave everything to me. That's what it's called. So
Yeah.
that's Barbara, because that's like totally Barbara's style. In the
Oh,
original
yeah.
show, Dolly has a song that's slower, and it's like the same sentiment, but it's like, I put my hand in there.
Yep.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
there's like,
Yes, because I
if
went.
this
I
woman
saw it
likes
with-
this man and this man likes this woman, I put my hand in there.
Yes, because I saw Bernadette play Dolly
yeah.
when
Right.
when Dolly was having a run in the city. Oh, Bernadette and Santino Fontana and Victor Garber. Like,
Oh, that's
do you know-
right.
what a cast.
that's right.
But
I
yeah,
saw him as the prince in
put my
Cinderella.
hand in there. I was like, you did?
I did,
I'm jealous because
Nice.
oh, what a gem. What a sexy man.
truly.
Anyway, put my hand in there. I remember being like, oh, this isn't, if you want your daughter dated, does the marriage consummated, just leave everything to me.
Yeah.
Barbara.
I would like to see Bernadette do just leave everything to me.
Yes, that's way
Oh,
more Bernadette style.
yes.
I think that's way more Bernadette. Bernadette Peters. That's way Bernadette. I can't really do Bernadette.
Oh my gosh, she did this whole bit with this butter, and it was like the audience was leaning forward in their seats to see what she was going to put this butter on. Like she was just spreading butter, and we were like, "What's she gonna do?" She's so good. Oh my!
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite anybody musical? Like just any bit of business like that? That's like one of my favorite things to ask about. Like so one of yours, certainly one of your highlights, is Bernadette Peters spreading butter. Like it's such a weird bit of stage business. I have one from the producers. I saw Martin Short and Jason Alexander do for the producers in LA.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm
And-
jealous of you.
And listen, this is one thing I'll say. I love Matthew Broderick, and I think the original cast of the producers is great. But Martin Short as
Martin.
Leo Bloom is pretty that's pretty close to perfection. Anyway,
Yeah.
they're sitting in the director's house. I can't remember the director's name, but they're waiting for the director to come down.
That would be, oh my God.
It's Gary Beach. That's the
Yes.
real guy, but I don't remember the director's name. Good
Gia
Lord.
and
Carmen. Yes,
Carmen
and-
Gia is his assistant,
right.
and he is. Fuck! Come on.
Come on, y'all.
I mean, I could help out.
Roger Debris.
Roger Debris.
I didn't even have to look, but it's right here.
Oh, look at that. There it is. It's right there. But they're sitting and waiting for Roger Debris, for Carmen to come back with Roger. And they're sitting on this couch, and Martin Short is like just improving this like bit with the pillow. And there's he can't sit on the couch properly. And he finally falls off the couch a little bit. And then he's still playing with the pillow. It's incredible. And he does it until he makes Jason Alexander break. And the whole audience bursts into applause. It's one of the best things I've ever seen that I love.
The best.
Yeah, Bernadette's the one for me because, like, basically, it's like the bit in Helen Kelly when they're at the Harmonia Gardens, they're having the big feast, and she orders like, don't bring a whole chicken, bring a turkey. Like
Yeah.
they bring all the food, and so literally everyone on stage is waiting for Bernadette to finish whatever she's gonna do with the food. So everyone on stage is waiting for her, and so Bernadette is not gonna let this moment just be.
Of course not.
She's not gonna be like,
course not.
take the food away.
She's Bernadette fucking Peters.
She was eating all this stuff, and then she's got the butter, and then she even put a little bit of butter behind her ears. I think she was like using the butter as perfume.
Yes,
It was
incredible.
And the audience is roaring, and the other actors are just having to stand. It was very funny.
Oh, that's the best. I love that.
Exceptional. I am having a hard time thinking of bits of favorite
It's a
stage
business.
because there have been so many wonderful things. I'll think of it.
Okay.
You'll think of it. You'll think of it.
Well, let's play a round of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
So we each get to pick a trio,
Oh.
and then we all respond.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I am going to stick with my favorite ship, but I'm adding my favorite person.
Bones.
Yep. So Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh no, that's so hard.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's hard.
No, it's not hard. I have my answer, and it's going to be a very unpopular one, I think.
Oh no.
It's probably the same
I
as
know.
mine. Go right ahead.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Kirk is going to be my fuck.
Well, of course.
Like, great.
Ditto.
He's great lover, great everything. But I don't want to be married to a captain.
No.
How could you stand it?
I want to be. I would have to marry Bones.
Yes.
Ditto.
Yeah.
I feel bad that we're killing Spock.
I know,
though,
and then
because
I'd
he's
have
the
to kill
alien.
Spock. I know.
That's racist of us.
Well, actually, if we're being honest, I fuck Spock, marry McCoy, and kill Kirk.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
See, yeah, because I was like, Spock is not going to be able to give me like the love that I want. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Except during the
cuddliness.
Ponfar time.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what, once every 7 years?
Yep. Yes, it
That's
is.
not good enough. That's not good
Listen,
enough
I
for
know
a marriage.
I've watched the original series, okay? That's not enough for me. And then and then like, yeah, I want to like I also don't know that I want to just like have a night of passion with original series Spock. Like he's what an attractive man. But like I feel like new movies, I know there's a lot of problems with the new movies, but like I would have a night of passion with the new movie Spock.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking OG series, like I gotta bang Kirk and I gotta marry Bones.
I'd be more willing to marry new Kirk
Ditto.
than OG Kirk. Shatner Kirk,
So
I'm a little
handsome.
like, I don't know that I could
I
handle
wouldn't
you for
marry
a
new
marriage.
Bones. I would
Yeah,
not marry
yeah.
new Bones. I would probably kill. No offense, I would kill new Bones.
I think I'd still go kill Spock. I think I'd just switch Bones and Kirk. If we went new movies, OG, I'd fuck Kirk and marry McCoy. That just seems the most reasonable.
I am so pleased because I had the same answer and I was given so much shit on my other podcast because they are convinced that Leonard McCoy is an unattractive person, and I disagree. I think he's sexy as hell.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy.
Absolutely.
He may be a little gruff, but by God, he'll
Yeah.
take care of you in the bedroom and in your life.
That's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I want to marry a doctor.
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't that always the dream? Just like marry a doctor.
My family would be so happy.
Oh, they'd finally be proud of me.
Finally.
Yeah. The implication of marriage is that I may not always have sex with McCoy. Like we could, and it'll be fine, but I'm much more in it for the stability of the marriage. You know?
100%.
I don't think he'd be very good. He'd be a very good one-night stand. Like a one,
No.
like a one and done? No.
But he'd be a hell of a lifetime lover.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it, I'm a marathoner, not a sprinter. I don't do a very good McCoy.
It's taken me years, but I've got that one down too. I'm a marathoner, not a sprinter.
We gotta throw Scotty in the mix though. That would really fuck shit up.
Oh, man.
It's like, whoa, what do you choose now?
I marry Scotty.
Mary.
Always
too.
marry Scotty.
Always be marrying Scotty. ABMS.
That's my coat of arms. AMS. AMS. Oh, does that stand for something Latin? No. It stands for always marry Scotty. The man who knows his way around a ship like that, that's the man you want around the house
Okay.
for the rest of your life.
I'm going to throw out a second circle then, because this has been so
okay.
engaging. We are going to do Scotty, Uhura, and Sulu.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
No.
This is hard.
This is terrible, because if I kill one of them, any one of them, it's going to be a hate crime.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, let's just say fuck, marry, leave then. For this
Okay,
round.
yeah.
alone.
Can we not kill? Thank you.
Yeah.
We had to stop killing members of the Star Trek crew.
Spock can go fuck himself, but these three.
I think I'd still marry Scotty.
Now I'm torn though, because like,
And I'm very
Nichelle
torn on the
Nichols.
other two. I know it's Nichelle Nichols.
I think I
And
would
Zoe
marry.
Saldana, for that matter.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I would marry Uhura.
Oh.
I changed my answer.
Yep, I would marry Uhura too.
Oh, okay.
I would fuck Scotty. I'm
Yep.
sorry, Sue.
I think I would fuck Sulu actually. I would
See,
fuck
now
Sulu,
I'm
marry
I'm
Uhura,
torn.
and leave Scotty.
Yeah, that's very torn. That's a pretty good comparison of like who I think Uhura has the best continuity. She's Nichelle Nichols and Zoe Saldana. That's pretty good.
That is. I know when you think about how different our answers were for old and new.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, Uhura always.
Yeah. Uhura's pretty good.
Uhura always.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd still marry Scotty, but I don't know what I'd do with Uhura and Sulu.
Fuck them both. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
at this point, can we just have an orgy?
Can I fuck them both, but I'll still leave one behind.
Everyone in the 23rd century is bi plus, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's
Absolutely.
true.
I mean, that's the way we're going.
Yeah. That's definitely Star Trek Discovery.
Yes.
Discovery is one of the gayest shows I've ever seen.
Oh, and I
Yeah?
love it.
It's
I
so
haven't
good.
So
watched
much.
it.
It's
Actually,
so good.
Picard's pretty gay too.
Picard's pretty gay, especially because I feel like it came out of like one of the most like sexless Star Treks. Like I generally feel Next Generation
wasn't
pretty sexless.
I mean,
Although whenever
after
Whoopi was on,
rewatching it, there's some sexiness that happens. I mean,
Yeah.
Will Riker takes up the Shatman's spot.
That's true. Yeah, Riker's.
He is.
he's not
pretty
my
dreamy.
cup of tea though.
No.
Oh, he's mine.
Oh, I don't really like beards, but I think probably I should have
Oh,
known all
no.
along. It's probably like a clue to me all along. Like, think maybe there's something more.
Subconsciously,
than
you
just,
don't like
yeah.
beards.
I get it.
Same. I look like a penis if I don't have this.
Present company accepted.
For the listeners, Cameron has a beard.
I do, and no hair.
You two could wear beards and still be very handsome to me.
I can't. Genetically, this is the most that I can grow. So this is it.
You have a Jack Sparrow.
That's
beard,
how much I remove.
and I love it.
Every month. Pluck, pluck, pluck.
That's the beard cleaning song.
The beard cleaving.
Pluck, 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 pluck.
Pop, pop, pop.
I sang that same thing when I shaved my head this morning.
Ooh.
So you're up. One of you two. Give us a trio.
I'm trying to think of a trio. I'm trying to think of a good trio.
I have one, but I feel like it's going to be too easy.
Oh,
You never know.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So you're talking
throw that one out now, and then if you think of
Okay.
another one, because Cameron got to do two.
I
Yeah,
did.
you're right. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
Come on.
Rude.
Who's
okay,
the
so you're
boss
talking
around
about-
here anyway?
We did talk HP earlier.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was thinking like Harry, Ron, Hermione.
Oh.
FMK. Not leave behind. Truly kill.
Yes,
Truly-
yeah. No, yeah.
truly
This is
kill.
for reals. This one's for reals.
They're all white people. It's fine.
It's so hard because I have a hard time separating Hermione from Emma Watson, and I
Oh,
truly love Emma Watson so much.
yeah.
Which is fair.
She's been my I think like I don't even have like a 5 or like, you know, whatever those lists are, like if you have like the
the people.
5, yeah, that you, if you're in a relationship, they're your exceptions or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't even have that. It's just Emma Watson. I love her so much. Yeah, I don't know. So I have a hard time with that because I know that's not Hermione. If we're talking the original characters, though,
I guess we are.
I think we'd have to a little bit.
Yeah.
I think book trio. I think I marry Ron. I kill Hermione. And I fuck Harry Potter.
Just because you
Wow.
can. Just
Just
because you
because I
can.
get
That's
just because I get
wild.
just because I get to say I fucked the boy who lived. Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. That's
That
pretty
is
cool.
wild to me.
100%.
Yeah.
See, I fuck Hermione. I also marry Ron because I'm a sucker for gingers. I can't help it. And I kill Harry Potter.
Yins
Tessa,
are nuts.
for the listeners, Tessa has red hair.
Yins are nuts.
So does my
though.
wife.
Yes.
Cameron's
Yes.
wife. Yes, Cameron's wife is also a
That's
redhead.
right. Yins are crazy. This is the easiest thing in the world. You marry Hermione, you kill Ron, and
Oh,
you fuck Harry. That's so
Oh, poor
easy. I
Ron.
can't believe you
That's-
both got it wrong.
that's what I do if it was movie.
Okay, maybe I'm
Mo-
too.
Movie Harry Potter. Yeah, fuck Harry Potter. I'd fuck Harry Potter. I'd kill Ron. I'd marry Hermione.
Maybe I'm too. Maybe that's my like too stuck in the movie brain.
Y'all aren't
mean,
a fan
we
of
all had-
Rupert, huh?
We all had different answers to that one. I like that.
I think Rupert's doing great for himself. You know,
He
He
is.
has an ice cream truck.
does he? Where's
Yeah.
that? In London?
Just I think I think it's outside of London. I don't think he lives in London.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, but he has he bought an ice cream truck. I don't know if he still does, but I know that he did that for like a couple of years after the movies. I have to
Good for
imagine.
him. Good for him.
I have to imagine I think that's probably the proper way to do it. They
Take a
all
break.
started. Yeah, they all started when they're 9-10 years old. They did
That's a
those
very
movies
good
for
point.
a decade.
They all reacted differently, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really did.
Mhm.
Sorry.
So I think
My
I
voice
think-
got really loud. Yeah.
Emma became an activist.
You-
Rupert
you
became
got
an ice
very-
cream truck owner. And Harry
you got very
Potter,
defensive for them.
Daniel did Equus. So
He's
All
a good
very
actor.
different reactions.
he is a good actor.
I'm
Did you
glad
guys
that
see him in the
he
public
stayed it.
show?
Yes, he was great.
Privacy?
No,
Is that
I
what it was
didn't.
called? Privacy?
Privacy.
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 Rachel, another one with Rachel Dratch.
Yes.
She played his mom, which is so funny because didn't she
So
play
strange.
him in SNL? She played
Yes.
Harry Potter in SNL, which I think is
wonder-
wild.
I wonder if she brought that up. Maybe she didn't, but I
I
wonder
feel
if Daniel
like
brought
the
that
public was like the only person who can play Harry Potter's mom.
Yeah.
Is the person who played Harry Potter in SNL. It's got to be Rachel Dratch.
Yeah, of course. I like that a lot.
But
Yeah,
I thought
good
he
in
was
that.
very good in that.
Yeah,
I was excited to see him on stage, and I was impressed.
I saw a bootleg too of him in How to Succeed in Business.
Yeah, me too.
And it,
Oh, did you? Oh,
He was
really?
surprisingly good. You're up,
Love it.
David.
oh shit. Okay. Trio. You would think that I would have thought about this from the moment that you told me to have a trio ready,
No,
and I didn't.
that's okay.
Oh man, there's so many possibilities. How about
Any shows
How
you're
about-
watching right now? Maybe.
Oh, any shows I'm watching?
I'm just
not
trying to help.
watching
I'm
any.
trying to help.
No, no, no. I
Okay,
know. I'm
okay.
trying to watch. I don't watch any shows anymore. That's the problem.
Farscape.
How about the Farscape?
I love Farscape.
Me too. It's one of my very favorites.
Ben Browder and Julia Black came and did Stargate SG-1
I know they
for
did.
like 2 seasons. Anyway, Claudia Black. Sorry, Claudia Black.
The Hocus Pocus sisters.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that? How about that, y'all?
Okay, the Sanderson sisters.
The
Okay.
Sanderson sisters.
There's Sarah. What are
Sarah
their first
Michelle
names?
Gellar. No, not
Sarah
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sanderson?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Kathy
who plays...
Najimy.
Kathy Najimy.
Yeah.
Bette
and Bette
Midler.
Midler. I'm wondering what the sisters' names are.
Who cares?
It's
Their names are Bette Midler.
Sarah and Mary and
Yes, Sarah, Mary, and Winifred.
Winifred. Yes.
Winifred is Bette Midler.
Yes.
Winifred's
Okay.
Bette Midler.
Yeah.
It's Sarah. Sarah.
Sarah
Yes.
is Sarah, and Mary is Kathy
Kathy.
Najimy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I know.
I think I know. I think I know too. Well, I had such a crush on Sarah in that movie, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
Same.
I think I marry Sarah.
Oh, you wild man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know Cameron?
Okay. This is going to be unpopular. And it's
I'm
nothing.
already mad about it.
It is nothing personal to my queen. It is strictly
Uh-oh.
these characters.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes,
So-
that's why we're calling them the character names.
Yes.
I would fuck Sarah.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
marry Mary. And I would kill
Yes.
Winifred.
I'm the same as you. I would do the same
Yeah.
thing because Winifred is bad.
She's a terrible
Like you don't want
person.
anything to do with Winifred.
She's
Nothing to do with
she's
Winifred.
delightful, but you don't want to
Hmm.
be married to her.
No. But you want to have a fun night with Sarah.
Yeah.
But that's not forever. Mary is forever. Mary's gonna like make sure that you're both taken care of. And that there's enough food to eat. And
Mhm.
Even if it's
you'll
children.
have fun and it'll be silly.
Yeah.
And she can ride a goddamn vacuum. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Your house is gonna be clean.
It's not even that. It's just like if she can ride a vacuum, imagine
Yeah.
what else she can make fly.
It's the same thing it's the
Oh.
same reasoning as Scotty, right? Like if Mary
That's
knows her
like-
way around, if Mary knows how to fly a vacuum cleaner, then like that's the person you want in your life for the rest of your life. That's so funny because I think I have the opposite. I guess I have the unpopular
gonna
one.
Tell
I think I
us.
would have to kill Mary.
That's what I was gonna say. I know somebody's gonna kill Mary. Somebody here's
Yeah.
gonna kill Mary, and I'm gonna be mad.
But it's so funny because I will always marry
I'll show
Scotty. Oh no.
Oh no. I can't do Kathy and Jimmy, but I'll work on it. She's all the time around New York and doing the small
Yeah.
theaters, seeing the small
Yeah.
indie shows.
She was at Joe's Pub a lot. I gave her tickets.
Yeah.
I gave her tickets like at least
She
once
was
every
the
couple months.
best.
She
Yeah.
also came to like tiny festivals. Like we did this festival called Planet Connections, which was a shit festival. Sorry, no offense, but she came to see shows there, and I was like, "What are you doing here,
That's
Kathy
awesome.
Najimy?"
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
She, if it was her character from Sister Act, then I'd probably marry her.
Yes.
I don't remember her name in the movies.
Oh.
It was Sister Mary something.
No,
But it was a
that's Whoopi Goldberg's Mary
They're all
Clarence.
Sister Mary.
Are they all Sister Mary?
Yes.
Really?
Sister.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Everybody's a Sister Mary.
What?
Yeah.
In most. Yeah.
Are you
most
fucking with
places.
me? Stop
No.
fucking with me.
I'm not
It's
fucking
usually
with you.
Sister Mary Clarence, Sister Mary Florence,
Sister Mary.
I'm looking this up.
Bertha,
Looking
that's
this
yeah.
up because
Sister Mary Bertha.
Mary Bertha. I gotta tell you, I don't want to
Because
shame people for
it was-
names, but Mary Bertha's pretty awful.
Because like Franciscan nuns who taught me when I was in Catholic school as a kid, they were all Sister Mary something.
Oh shit, you're You're totally right. I've never thought about this.
Yeah, no, they're all Sister Mary.
So Whoopi Goldberg is Sister Mary Clarence.
Uh-huh.
Kathy Najimy is Sister Mary Patrick.
Sister Mary Patrick.
The older one, Mary Wicks, the older one.
Oh, she's my favorite.
The crotchety old lady is Sister Mary Lazarus.
Yes.
I love her. Her entire career has been remarkable from White Christmas onward.
She's in White Christmas?
Yes.
She is, yeah.
Who is she in White Christmas?
She's the secretary, the tender of the hotel.
Oh my gosh, of course she is. Wait, she was old in that movie. How'd she be in Sister Acts?
And then
just the way she talks. I love it so much.
And then the young one with the voice is Sister Mary Robert,
who does not actually have the voice, sadly.
It's not her voice, yeah, but
oh, well, what can you do?
Yeah. That's crazy. I've never thought about that.
Wow, that is crazy.
I never knew they were all named Mary.
Okay,
it's crazy to me.
Blew my mind, Cameron. I thought you were fucking. I thought you were fucking with me, and then there was something like Tessa jumped onto it in a way that was like, now you're both fucking with me.
Yeah, no, it's real.
Yeah, it's very real.
Yes, and to fucking with you. Okay, since we're on the Hocus Pocus kick, and we were all of age at the time, meaning like 7, I have to ask you, fuck, marry, kill, Max, Allison, and Thackeray.
Oh,
Max,
no.
Allison, Thackeray. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, no. What?
I'm ready. You want to hear my answer? I'm ready. Or do you need time?
Yes. Go.
Okay, I'm marrying Allison for sure.
I mean, yeah.
She's trouble. I gotta fuck Thackeray. Thackeray Binks. And sorry, kill Max.
Kill Max.
Max gotta go.
Allison.
Now I'm questioning though.
Allison, Thackeray,
and
who's
Max.
the other one? Max.
Allison is the remind me.
Allison is Max's crush.
Yes.
Oh yeah, then definitely Mary. She's rich.
She is rich.
Allison?
She had punch.
Oh,
remember
okay,
her
yeah.
big house?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And her period accurate costume.
Yeah, that was some Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Huh?
Her costume.
Oh no.
Keira Knightley borrowed that costume. Sorry.
No. I love it.
I kind of think that she did though.
Oh no.
It's hard.
I think I would also have to marry Allison. It's neither Max or Thackeray is doing anything for me.
Thackeray, you don't want to spend a night with Thackeray?
I guess maybe I'll spend a night with Thackeray.
Because you don't want to be anywhere near Max.
Probably not, but I might. But that might be why I fuck him.
That's true. And if you kill Thackeray, he can be reunited with his sister.
That's true. That's true. You know what? That's what I was going to say earlier too. I don't feel bad about killing Spock because we know Spock can come back.
And he has several times. And there is also, in canon, a giant fucking space Spock somewhere in the universe because of the animated series. Literally a 28-foot Spock clone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I'll fuck the 28-foot Spock clone. That sounds fun.
Sounds like a lot of work to me, if I'm being honest.
There was an animated Star Trek
night of work.
series?
Yes. Oh, and it is exceptional. It's got the shitty Scooby-Doo animation where nobody blinks. And it's just... Mwah. There's only 24 episodes and they're a half hour, so you could binge it in like a day.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
I think I'll have to settle on that. I think I'm going to fuck Max. And then I think I'd kill Thackeray.
That's very kind.
I think kids are nuts.
See, and we're all different again. I would fuck Allison and marry Thackeray and kill Max.
Thackeray, see, Thackeray's, I feel like I worry that Thackeray's views are like going to be old fashioned about like what he expects from me if we were married. And I don't want to be like a housewife, you know?
Right.
Allison
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be like, we would be equals.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. That is valid.
Yeah. You will
Whereas
share
if
that
he's-
townhouse with Allison.
Whereas
You
if
know
he's
I
marrying me, there might be an adjustment period, but we'd get over it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I could see you too. That's cute.
This is a progressive house. God damn it.
You have a
Yeah.
lot of cats.
I don't know
said,
what you're talking about.
You said marry. Who are you marrying, Cameron?
I am marrying Thackeray.
Got it.
Fucking
Yeah,
Allison
that's.
and
I
killing
would
Max.
say of that though, like Thackeray would be the most willing to like change his views. I
Yes.
think. I think he'd be
Well, I mean,
more willing than Max.
He's
He's
lived
been
a
around for
long
300
time.
years.
He's been
Yeah.
around for 300 years. Things
seen
change.
some
in
shit.
that
300
time.
years. Right down to the day.
And like
Sorry.
the 90s were
10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
You know, this all happened in the 90s, in 93 actually, which was,
Yeah.
you know, the 80s.
93.
Yeah.
Wow. They're not going to wait to do the full 20 to do the next movie. They're going to do it like just
I mean,
shy of 20.
It'll probably come out. Like it's in pre-production
Probably,
now,
yeah.
so it's probably going to be
Okay.
released in 20.
That makes sense.
23.
That is cool. That is something to look forward to. keep being alive till 2023.
Well, all our generation has to look forward to is nostalgia. So, you know,
Oh.
It is something to look forward to.
am I wrong?
No.
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 All right. Any other bonus rounds in Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Did you think of another one, Tessa?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a more insane one, but
A more insane one.
Next
Yeah.
one. Next time.
Aladdin,
Okay.
Jasmine, Genie. Go.
I'm gonna be Nassim Pedrad and marry Genie. That's what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I was just trying to think of 3 characters, I guess. I don't instead of just a trio.
What about Apu?
Mhm.
What?
What about
Abu? Abu, Iago, Magic Carpet.
I know my answer for that too.
Yeah. I think I do too, actually.
Be very careful, you two.
Well, I'm fucking the carpet, obviously,
Of
because
course.
that's not a crime.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. If somebody walked in on that, they would just think you're humping on a carpet. They wouldn't think you're fucking that carpet.
No. No.
Oh my gosh. I made a bad mistake.
You were marrying a boo, weren't you? You were fucking a boo, weren't you?
Yeah. Because I was gonna marry the carpet. Think all the places you could go.
That's good thinking there. I like that. Oh, my boy Iago always dies. Man, that's
Always.
Yeah. Well, that voice.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have
that
that
was-
impression in their belt? Because that'd be a good one to have.
I do.
Do you really?
I do. But this I was gonna tell a story about this, and this is the thing. So I just attended like a conference about voiceover and
What?
earlier this month, and Gilbert Gottfried was the guest speaker.
No.
And And do you know what? And you know what's really funny is that like it was exactly that typical thing of, I don't know if you guys have experienced this too, but like anytime they have like a movie star or a television star or somebody who's like done a lot come back to one of an educational setting, they really don't have anything to speak about in
Yeah.
that realm, because that's not what they did. Like Gilbert Gottfried was like he was talking about it, and he like the Aladdin audition just fell into his lap and he got it, you know?
Right. And he was like a
And-
stand-up, right? He wasn't.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So there's no, you know, people were asking him at this conference like what is your advice about, like, you know, how would you work for Disney? Like, you know, is there a good piece of advice? He's like, I don't know. Like, you know?
Right.
I just auditioned for it.
He stumbled in. Yeah.
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 And I always love that. Like anytime it's like on it would happen on Inside the Actors Studio every once in a while.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "What do you recommend for everybody?" And they're like, "I don't know, because I dropped out of college like as soon as I got my first job." So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. 'Cause I recently, there's this great actor you both know from the public. He was. Do you remember the Public's Antony and Cleopatra?
Yes.
The incredible
do.
actor who played Barbas.
Yes.
What was his name? He
Yeah,
introduced
yeah.
himself to us whenever we were in the lobby or whenever he always was so friendly to us, like the
Yeah,
staff.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh, I can not remember his name at the moment.
He was also in my favorite public musical, See What I Want to See.
What? I didn't see that. I didn't know that.
I mean, I didn't see it. It was produced back in 2005, but like
He was in. Oh wow, yeah, because he was also that.
Oh.
This actor was also in the production that Kevin Spacey did of Richard III.
oh,
That was like
okay.
not at the public, but was like
Yeah.
big. And he's in a big film coming up soon. The Underground Railroad film or series.
Oh shit!
He's in that. He's great.
Good for him. Good
he
for
is
him.
great.
Very excited for him. He's so talented. But he had this little series where you could like pay $10 and he'd like talk to some actor he had worked with
Yeah.
recently. So he talked to the actor whose last name is Jenkins, Richard Jenkins. Is that?
Richard Jenkins? Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, the guy from
That sounds like someone.
Step Brothers, and he's the
Yes.
dad from Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And he's been in everything. Anyway, he was like, it was kind of like, yeah, all of us are like, yeah, so we're starting out. And he was like, I don't know. I lived in Rhode Island and like took the train and did auditions all the time. And that's it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, we can't really do that.
Yeah.
We can't really do that.
It
the
was
same
exactly
way.
it was exactly that. Gilbert Gilbert was just like I don't know. If you tell me, if you know how to work for Disney, then you tell me, because they don't let me work there anymore. I don't know. And it was just the best, because I was like, I'm thoroughly entertained. Like I've loved Gilbert forever.
Yeah.
From his stand-up. So like it was a treat for me, but I was certainly like, well, if anybody was looking for insight, that's not what
You're
that
so
is
good
here
at that voice, though. You
you.
tell me. I can't do it.
exceptional. To close us out, I have one last one. This is this is cruel and unusual punishment, but that's okay.
A fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, Magneto
I was just watching
Gandalf
today.
and Gus
Which
the theater cat.
Oh no.
Oh,
Which
no.
which X-Men are you watching, Tess? Tessa?
Well, X-Men Apocalypse was on TV and my dad
okay.
insisted on having it on.
Cool.
He's seen it on TV, the TV version of X-Men Apocalypse, like 42 times.
Sad.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
so
a tough one. That's a tough
Magneto.
one. So Magneto, Gandalf.
These are the characters. Magneto, the character
Gandalf. And Gus the theater cat.
and Gus the theater cat.
I'm gonna do movie Gandalf, because I think that's fair, because the other two are movie as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's all
okay,
Ian
I'm with you, I'm
McKellen.
with you.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
Cameron, I know who Ian McKellen is. he introduced himself to me.
I
don't if
know.
told you.
I know. That's why I did this.
Man, that sucks. I'm gonna have to kill Gus the theater cat.
No, I'm thinking the same thing. I was like, well, I hate killing cats, but
Yeah.
I mean,
As a
same
side
boat.
note, yeah. As a side note, while you're thinking about that, I just want to say that I looked at my AMC, because I stopped my AMC membership while we were in quarantine, and I was just looking at it a couple, like when I got last night when I got back in town. I want to see In the Heights. I want to go up and see it in a theater.
yeah.
So I delayed seeing it for a month, and then Fast 9 is out too, so I want to see Fast 9.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm renewing my membership anyway. But I was looking, and it has my history, and the last thing I saw in theaters was Cats, and I fucking hate
that is so sad.
that. Like I'm so mad that was the last thing I saw in theaters. It's that flop of a movie.
It was a surrealist masterpiece.
I still haven't seen it. I just don't want to give money, but I'll watch it.
It could have been so dumb and so camp. and like
Yeah.
they couldn't commit to it.
No, there were campy moments that were the best kind of camp, not on purpose camp.
Yeah.
And like there were moments that I loved. I loved every second that Judi Dench was on stage, even though she was doing ridiculous shit.
She was ridiculous. Yeah. She was ridiculous. I don't think she committed hard enough to the camp of it.
Which is crazy because it's Judi
But I loved
Dench.
it.
Like,
Yeah, because it's Judi Dench.
she's known for committing.
Yeah. I think that was my problem because I love Cats, the show. I'm
Yeah, me too.
unabashedly a Cats fan.
Yeah.
And they're not cool. I think that was the problem. The cats in Cats musical are not
cool.
And they tried to make them
No.
so cool in the movie.
Okay, yeah,
it's
no.
like, no,
You
this
got to
isn't-
make the whole point of them is that they're not cool.
Yeah, is that there's just these like
Yeah, it'd be like
clumsy,
making a movie
silly...
about nerds and like just
Yeah.
casting all like big brawny like like casting like Chris Hemsworth, like all the
Yeah.
Hemsworths as like only nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds.
As nerds.
I'm gonna
Like
answer
in
your...
Ghostbusters.
Yes. That was brilliant casting.
Yes.
It was good.
Also, the human feet weirded me out. The human hands and human feet weirded me out.
Wasn't
In
that
Cats.
accidental though?
No.
No, I
No.
understand. I understand the human hands. The feet is awful.
Especially since some of them were wearing shoes.
Yeah.
I
The
don't- I
feet
still don't
is
wanna see it.
very strange, but the hands I can understand.
No. The accidental that they couldn't make up their mind was the butthole cut.
Right.
Because
I'm
somewhere
ready.
on the internet there
I'm
is
in. I'm
they
back
Is it
in.
butthole
CGI'd cat buttholes on all of these actors, and then they took them back out again.
I hate it so much.
I mean, I think that would make it better, honestly. You want cat realism?
Maybe.
CGI
Yeah, I guess.
buttholes.
Ugh.
Tessa can't handle it.
I'm gonna kill Augusta Peter Cat.
Yep.
I'm gonna
We all are.
marry Gandalf,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna fuck Magneto.
Yep. Same.
I think we're all the same, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't think I could handle being married to Magneto.
No.
It's just gonna be too much.
It's
It's too much. It's too much. And
It's
I
like,
also think
is he gonna betray me? Is he
Right.
not? Am I gonna betray him?
I think I'm on a limited. I think I'm on borrowed time because I think like
Yeah.
in this scenario, I think I'm not a mutant, right?
right, and he's just gonna
So,
kill me eventually.
he's gonna kill me.
probably.
He's gonna kill me when the
He
revolution
doesn't even
starts.
like me because I'm a
He
human.
does, yeah. He has like a lesser name for me or something.
Oh, but then if you fuck Magneto, are you gonna have magic kids? Like super fast
Maybe.
kids?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you gonna be the
Maybe.
Scarlet Witch's
now you're
dad?
just gonna stick to stuff.
Yeah. You just become magnetic.
You become magnetized.
It's like when it's like when you take a magnet and rub it on metal.
Yep.
To make it a magnet too.
Yep. 100%.
That's cool. Yeah,
You
because then yeah.
You can't lift
Well-
the Golden Gate Bridge, but you'll
Right.
stick to it.
Well, I can't get pregnant, so I don't know. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I also
Oh,
can't.
I'm the only one in trouble.
But like you could it could be Scarlet Witch. So
Yes,
that's pretty cool.
it is
That's
pretty cool.
So we're unanimous.
We
I
are.
like that. I like that. The only thing we've agreed on.
You've heard it here first, folks. A buy
Yeah,
a pen and an Omni. All agree.
you marry though. Are you marrying Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White?
Gandalf the White.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Ooh. I don't know. I think I might be
Yeah.
marrying Gandalf the Grey.
I think I'd go Grey. Mithrandi.
Mi friendio.
I'm like marrying Gandalf who's got the fireworks in the back of the van,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's a little bit of a power thing with Gandalf the White because he's so
Sure.
much more powerful, and also his voice is a little less like this.
Yeah.
I'd be worried I'd break
Mm.
Gandalf the Grey. But Gandalf the White could take me for a spin.
There you go. Gandalf the Grey fought the Balrog though.
He
so-
did, and he
I know.
lost.
Oh.
All right. Well, you know.
They both plummeted to their deaths. It was not a win.
It's true. It was just mutually assured destruction. Anybody could do that.
And the Balrog was like, "Son of a bitch! Why didn't I see this coming?
Yeah.
2 million years."
Waited centuries and then died falling off a bridge.
Yep.
So dumb.
And he just couldn't listen to directions.
Yeah.
The Balrog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a boomer.
Is this explained in canon? Is that a man-made or a dwarf-made chasm that they fall into
I think the dwarves made the bridge, right?
Yeah, the dwarves made the bridge.
over
I think
this chasm?
The chasm was always there.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. That makes more sense to me, I guess.
I guess, let's see. Typical wrap up. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thanks, Jens. We've been Tessa Flannery.
David Armstrong.
And Cameron Faring. We are Omni Bilateral Panic.
You don't have to
Telling
change
you-
the name of the show for me.
Yes, we do.
Telling you to live your best life,
Yeah.
Yes.
No matter who you like.
no matter who you are. Can we end can we try and give like a one of those dumb sayings at the end
Yes.
of the episode? So it'll be like, all right, everybody, thank you so much for listening. This is David Armstrong saying, wherever there's a forest, there's some trees for building.
And then we keep going.
And then you each have to do one.
say?
Yeah.
Okay,
As your good night, as your like
okay.
sign off. Don't think about it too hard.
Thank you
Just
all so
put some
much.
words together.
Don't let this world take you by surprise.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
And this is Tessa Flannery making sure that you know the cats don't always have
Ooh.
human feet.
Oh. Always check those feet.
Always.
Check your feet.
Bye,
Those
everyone.
Are cat feet allowed on Twitch then?
Maybe.
There's a compilation of YouTube videos of cats hiding their feet on Twitch.